I'm getting so many messages of people that's overwhelmed, that's overstimulated, that's stressed, that's burnt out, that just feels disconnected from their life. And what's ironic is that when I look on social media, I don't see that. I see more than ever people living their best lives. So one or two things are happening. Either I'm just seeing different people, or, which I believe is true, we're in an era of what I call functional depression. Everybody write functional depression in the chat. Everybody write it, chat, write functional depression. And what functional depression is, you probably heard me talk about this recently. It is basically, the best way I can put it is having everything but still feeling like you have nothing, right? It's winning on the outside, but you feel empty on the inside. It's feeling like you're doing everything. You're handling work, handling business, but you just feel disconnected. And more than ever, I feel like we're at the highest state of that in the world, because behind the scenes, people are unhappy. Behind the scenes, people are unfulfilled. And so you might say, how do I fix that? Well, I want to talk about that today. Like, it took me 40 years to learn this. And the truth is, it's something that's very simple, something that you can apply to your life, something that you know. But it's only failure when you stop trying, y'all. And so, like, right now, what you need to do is be proud of yourself. Like, I don't know what you've been battling. I don't know what you've been dealing with. I don't know what you've been going through. But what I do know is that you have a 100% success rate of making it through the day, because you're still here. And that might seem like a small feat for some people, but I know the suicide rate is incredibly high. You can go Google it and see. I know a lot of people didn't make it through their storm, didn't make it through their hard time, didn't make it through to see their breakthrough. But every single day that you wake up and choose and make a choice. You see, living a legendary life is about making 4 choices that I'm not going to talk about today. But come see me, type LL25, and come see me in Texas for my birthday, September 20th. So make sure you type that if you want information. If you're in Texas, around, want to drive, come down. It's going to be incredible. But there's 4 choices that every legendary human being has to make. And a lot of you have made the choice. One of the choices is the choice of self. And that choice of self basically says that, man, you know what? This is who I'm going to be. This is who I'm not going to be. This is what I'm going to tolerate. This is what I'm not going to tolerate. This is the standard of my life. And some of you, you don't even realize this. You develop a standard of not giving up. And I'm so damn proud of you, man. Like, I don't know what you aren't achieving. I don't know, you know, what you're dealing with or going through. But what I do know is that you are highly successful at pushing through hard times. What I do know, and share this right now if you feel this, y'all. Like, let's get some people in here. I want every soul that needs this message to receive this message. And I need your help by pressing share. But drop fire emoji in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Like, I want to pour into you today. I am so damn proud of you. I am proud of you because nobody knows your struggle. A lot of you are dealing with things that nobody sees, that nobody understands, because a lot of people think that you're straight, because your life looks straight, because your life looks happy, because you're doing all the things, because you're showing up every single day. So not many people check on the person that always takes care of other people. So I want to tell you, like, I am so damn proud of you for making it through everything that you're going through. Like, that is not a small feat that you're doing. You're accomplishing things that a lot of people cannot get through. And what I do know, it took me 40 years to understand this. I do know if you decide not to surrender to your pain, I do know if you just take it step by step, day by day, if you just take the mantra that we've been talking about for the last month, man, just win this moment. I had a moment today in the gym. I had a moment today when I came outside. I didn't want to go live today. I'm going to be real with you. But I said, Trent, just press live and win this moment and worry about the rest of the day later on. And that mantra has really changed my life. It took me 40 years to understand that, because I was so big on having to win the whole thing. I was so big on focusing on my whole story and not realizing that this chapter, this sentence that I'm writing, this paragraph right now actually makes up pivotal parts of my story. So if I can win this moment, if I can win this season, if I can win this day, if I can win what I'm going through, then guess what? Over time, things are going to change. And the thing about human beings is we don't realize change is taking place until we experience external change. Change is always taking place. Every time you decide to keep going when you want to stop, you're changing. You're strengthening that mindset. You're strengthening that self-perseverance. You're strengthening that self-reliance. Every time that you say, man, you know what? I don't feel like it today, but you find a way to make it through the day. You're winning in life. Winning isn't always shown on the scoreboard, y'all. Sometimes you might lose games and you still win. I'm an athlete. There's times where we have lost games, but we still won. You know why? Because that loss brought us closer together. That loss got us dialed in. That loss actually built something inside of us that the win couldn't build. So during this season, you got to ask yourself and ask God, like, what are you trying to show me, God? What are you trying to teach me? Because hard seasons are necessary to build strong faith. The things that you go through aren't meant to break you. They're there to build you. So I'm proud of you for being built. Man, Trent, that person left my life. It's building you. Man, Trent, I tried to go, succeed at this dream. It failed. It's building you. Man, Trent, so much rejection is coming across my life. It's building you. Trent, I'm struggling with weight loss and I feel overweight. But I'm still trying to figure it out. You're winning. As long as you haven't given up, you're winning. You are 100% successful at beating hard times. How do I know? Because you are in this chat listening to my voice today. And when you really realize that's the ultimate win at life, you're going to continue to win. And you're going to continue to reshape your mind. As I leave here today, I want to get very spiritual. My ask of God for you and for me is to renew your mind. Is to show you something different than what you're currently seeing. Is to have your faith strengthened in your eyes and not your human experience. Is to have your faith take over and just know that things are changing. Just know that I'm growing. Just know that things are happening. Just know that, man, everything I'm building brick by brick, I might not see it now, but one day that harvest off all the seeds that I planted is going to come. And people say, oh, Trent, that's toxic positivity. That's too much optimism. No, that's faith. And that's knowing God got you. You see, I'm not worried about if I'm in the depths of the water and I'm drowning, because I know I have a lifeguard. I know that God got me. I don't have to fear. I don't have to run. I don't have to be sad anymore, because those that love the Lord, joy shall come in the morning. Your midnight shall pass away. My mother used to tell me that all the time. And it took me 40 years to understand this. God wants you to live a beautiful life. And a beautiful life is not about things. It's not about status. It's not about society. It's not about money. It's not about how many people follow you. It's about loving your life and understand that you are a special human being. I don't care what people have told you. I don't care how you look. I don't care how old you are. It is not too late. For all y'all in here that's thinking that you too old, it's not too late to make a comeback. It's not too late to go live your best life. It is not too late. As long as you have breath in your body, as long as you have oxygen in your lungs, you have been given the greatest gift that a soul can receive, which is an opportunity at life. It is not too late. All you have to do is make up your mind right now that I'm going to live a legendary life. Everybody write in the chat and say, I choose legendary. Everybody in the chat, I choose legendary. But Trent, I'm not a special person. A lot of people don't know me. I don't give a damn how many people know you. Did I say that? Did I say being legendary comes off depends on how many people know you or who? No, legendary is saying I'm going to live a life of contribution. I'm going to live a life of making a choice to live my best life. I'm going to live a life of change. Tyler, you ain't done with this life, bro. I see your chat. You gonna keep living, bro. We ain't doing that today, Tyler. No, we ain't having self-pity today, Tyler. We're not. God has been too good to you, bro. And I understand where you've been at. I understand how that when I had $100 to my name, I had a kid to take care of. I understand when nobody was following. I understand when I was in my room and I felt like my life was over. I get you, Tyler. I know how it feels to be broken, bro. I know how it feels to feel like, man, ain't nothing gonna change. I know how it feels to hear people like me and say, man, you don't understand. But I do understand this, Tyler. There's more than what you're going through, bro. I do understand this, Tyler. There's more to your life. I do understand this is not an accident that I seen your comment out my peripheral, right? So take this as a Lord Jesus, take this as a sign if you want to, Tyler. And everybody else is feeling like, Tyler, you're not going to give up. You're not going to transfer pain to those around you, bro. You're not. And I understand that it hurts. I understand that times are hard. Trust me, I go through my moments, bro. I'm human just like you. But you got to realize that you got a supernatural power inside of you, the power of God that transcends anything that comes against you, the power of prayer that's more powerful than anything, that is more powerful than failure, that's more powerful than the people's opinions, that's more powerful than anything that comes against you. Like, God got you, bro. You got to really realize that. It's an internal change that takes place. It's a mindset that you have to adopt that says, this is how I'm living now. This is how I'm living now. And I made up my mind 10 years ago, bro. Do I still have my moments? Absolutely. But I tell you one thing, I'm not giving up. I'm not surrendering to my pain, man. God bless me with life. And until God calls me home, I ain't going to shortcut that. I ain't going to give a helping hand to this world to take me out, because I realize those that are targeted by the enemy, I realize those that are targeted by adversity are often the ones that have the biggest impact, have the biggest gifts, the biggest talents. And the enemy says, man, if I can take these people out, if I can infiltrate the mind. See, a lot of people think hard times is like This big thing. Hard times is infiltrating the mind. Infiltrating the mind. That's what the enemy wants to do. It wants to infiltrate your mind and put questions about yourself in your mind. It wants to put insecurities in your life. It wants to make you think that nothing's going to change. That's what the enemy wants to do. So Tyler, bro, I don't know what you're dealing with right now, but you got more life to live. Your life ain't over. You understand me? Your life ain't over. How do I know? Because you're still here. Right? Don't give a helping hand to the enemy to take out your greatness, big dog. You know what I mean? Let's go. And I'm talking to you like this out of confidence because Trent, you don't understand what I'm going through. Listen, I might not know exactly what you're going through, Tyler and everybody else, but I know what it feels like to have your back against the wall. I know what it feels like not to want to live no more. I lost a best friend to suicide. I understand the realness of that. And I'm not dismissing that because mental health is a real thing. But I realize, man, when you take ownership over your life, when I realize it all starts with you, when I realize that, man, I'm a choice away from a new beginning, when I realize and I stop judging my life off of things and off of comparison, off of all these things, and I just start loving life and appreciating life and finding gratitude for the things that are free in my life, man. Some of y'all got a mama, I don't, right? That's a gift. Some of y'all got grandparents, I don't. That's a gift. Some of y'all got all these things that we take for granted every single day. Like the things that you probably take for granted, I'm telling you, it's a blessing. Pain is beautiful. You know why? Because pain lets you know that you still have another chance at life. Some people can't feel their pain. I can feel my pain, and that lets me know that I still have life. So I love you. I appreciate you. And I want to tell you that your best life is coming for you. You got to believe it. You got to believe it. Oh, Trent, that's so motivational, bro. Like, I get it. You're just a motivational speaker. Hell, I'm not. Don't call me that. It's more than motivation. I'm a person that lives it. And if some of y'all have been rocking with me since day one, y'all know this. I'm not trying to motivate you. Motivation sucks. Motivation runs off. I would tell you to go run some laps to get motivated. Motivation is an emotion that doesn't last. What I'm trying to do is give you something that's permanent called transformation and a mindset shift. I'm trying to give you a perspective that can't be killed. A perspective of power that says no matter what comes against me, it's power. No matter what life throws at me, it's power. No matter how many things are trying to take me out, I'm going to use those things to build me up because I know I can't control the experience of life. I can't control always what happens in life, but I can control the meanings that I give to everything. So just adopt this. It's power. If you tell yourself in everything that you deal with and endure, I know sometimes it's hard to say it, my friend. It's power. But as I wrap up this live, I want to remind you that I'm damn proud of you. I know you haven't heard that in a while. I know people probably don't appreciate appreciate you like they should. I know you probably do a lot of things for other people and you feel, man, you feel overwhelmed. You feel unappreciated. Like your soul feels like, man, people don't see me. I want to say, I see you. I see you, Barb. I see you, Renee. I see you, Jessica. Y'all show Tyler love in this chat. I love that. We're a community here. I see you, Michelle. I see you. I see everybody in here. I see you, Melinda Samples. I see you. And I want to tell you, please, go do something today to move your life forward. Even if it's just not giving up today. We need you. Oh, Trent, who am I? You're everything. I don't know who lied to you. I don't know what environment you're in that doesn't elevate your greatness. But I'm here to tell you, as a person that's lived it, I'm here to tell you, when you fully embrace what God has for you, you will never be the same. You will never be the same. But like I always tell you, it all starts with you, I hope that you receive this, man. I hope that y'all not just listening to me and yes, woohoo. And I really hope that you take your time and really consider what I'm saying. I really hope. I'm not just getting on here for y'all to see my face and for me to get brownie points. I get on here because I'm not trying to change millions of lives. I'm not. By default, that's happened by the grace of God and all the rappers across the world. But I'm here to reach one life and change one life, and that life is yours. That's why I press live, because there's a burning in my soul that says, Merle, there's somebody out there that needs this message. So I don't know who it was. Maybe it was Tyler today. I don't know. But I'm here to reach you. So do me a favor. How you can give back to me is by going to live your best life, right? A choice of self. That's all I want you to make today. That choice of self is simple. This is who I'm going to be, no matter what. This is what I'm going to believe, no matter what. This is how I'm going to live, no matter what. And this is what I'm no longer going to do. That's the first choice that every person must make if you're going to grow your life and change your life. It's a hard one, but it's possible. Type yes if you receive this message. And as always, share this. I know you might think the share doesn't matter. You're like, Trent, you're always asking us to share it. Yeah, because I came across a person in the gym just now that said, Trent, man, I had no idea who you were. You actually in my class. I didn't know that you're like Trent. And somebody shared a message. I'm like, this dude looks very familiar. Like, is this the dude that be working out next to me? Literally. You know? And that's because somebody shared it. LL25 will give you access to my event. Okay? I know I'm promoting it hard, but of course I have to because I want everybody who needs to be there to be there. TrentShelton.com. Tickets are available. We are less than 30 days away. Take the trip. It's worth it. People drive from all over. You'll meet friends. Some of y'all need an environment. You need somebody else that has a like mindset. You might be alone. It is a perfect time to get around like mindsets, because everybody who comes to a rehab time event, they got the mindset, right? So I'll see you soon. I love you. I appreciate you. And as always, it all starts with you. It's rehab time. Let's get it.